ultimate goal is, national championship, Final Four. Our staff has been great at being able to adapt and being able to leverage these tools to help find an advantage and create success here.
My philosophy, our philosophy here at University of Utah is 4 ways we get better is on the court, in the weight room, in the film room, and then analytically. Hudl and Sportscode is a huge part of our player development. I think the best way to build a relationship with these guys is to meet with them one-on-one.
Anybody who is a student of the game watches film. A lot of times we'll just sit and watch like every possession that I'm in. I think that's the nice part, is just being able to clip it out where it's like your possessions.
Every player is going to be a little bit different as to what pops to them. And that's where knowing your players is really good. Depending on what you do with chopping up the film, it's very, very easy to pull out things that are important to you in your program and then very quick to relay those to your team.
League Exchange has been the most impactful tool. We all use it. It is like a crutch to us at this point, right? Just being able to know the next morning after a game that we can download a full game with full program audio and broken down offense, defense, and minutes, and everything in between statistically.
Like a very, very simple way to use Hudl Exchange, right? For player personnel type things, every opponent that you play, let's say they're starting point guard, well, we want to know what he's good at, what he's bad at. So what does he do when he's driving to the right? What does he do when he's driving to the left? You can really drill down into what a player does.
I'm watching hours of film just to see how the other team plays. So along with the scout coach, I can give them different pointers on what the other team does, and then we can give them a real look, and hopefully it benefits us in the game.
We didn't have a Hudl Focus camera. This summer, we had the opportunity to install it. Installing that was an absolute no-brainer because I know how it impacts our day-to-day practice. Instead of, putting 2 people on an old camera system where you have to move the camera and have another person capture it, it allows us with Hudl Focus to be able to stream it. We could be anywhere in the gym, we can be anywhere in the country, and we can code practice. The reliability of that camera has been instrumental for us. Having that and then being able to supplement it with Hudl Replay in practice, coaches are able to make real-time decisions to be able to show guys, where they can make their adjustments. Allows us to have an opportunity to have almost a classroom-like setting, right? So, when we compete live or if we want to have an impromptu film session, being able to have that set up over there at our desk and being able to stream that stuff for our players and our staff has been great. The whole game experience now with live video has changed everything.
Hudl Replay has been, I think, really beneficial for the coaches. So I have the basic stats, total rebounds, made shots, assists. Matt and the other coaches use Hudl Replay to be able to additionally code along as well.
I'll bring up the in-game stuff, like how they're live coding it, and then it is sending it direct to my iPad, and then honestly taking some of those clips, maybe it's 3 or 4, and then showing it to our guys at halftime. There are a couple times where I've grabbed our bigs and I've shown them, hey, look, I told you to duck and I told you to post in this block. Look where you're posting up. Look how he's guarding you. So I've done that a few times, and they'll see it and they'll, okay. Or hey, you're being double teamed. You're not feeling, you're not seeing whatever it is, but here, look at this. It's helping with all the biases we have. Oh, he can't make a shot, or we're not playing inside. I love that part of it in game because as coaches are so emotional. Our just outcome bias or recency biases take over, and I love that part.
Thankfully at the University of Utah, we are afforded, all the resources that we need in order to be successful. And where that translates, in video technology, is with Hudl.
For me personally, it's helped me look at the game a different way.
There's no better way to relay information than with video. The expectation is to make an NCAA tournament, and it's really what helps us create an advantage.